Mostly they develop all this stuff in Blender or in Maya, all this kind of a 3D modeling software. So Unity is not a modeling software tool. It's only a assembling point. So where you can assemble all the 3D models, scrapes, animations, all this stuff. These Unity is not a modeling software. It's not even an animation software also. So let's start by creating materials. So materials. So what are materials basically? So materials nothing but if you look at this human body, so these are like there are no colors, basically no colors, nothing. So it's just a plain all colors, all the things are same basically. If you look at here in the down side in the component, there is a default material which says nothing. There is no materials to this. So if there are no materials, then it looks like this. So let's create some materials and put some colors to it basically. So create, either you can go from the project window, click on the project window, and there is a material here, or right click in your project window, go to create button and click on material. So now like this, you have a new material. So try to keep a name to this material. So I'll just say body material. Let me call it body material. So now you have this. These are the properties of the materials basically. So basically material is also a settings in the shader basically. It says settings in the shader. Shader is another scripting language basically. We are not covering that in this part, but just remember that the series are also a kind of another shaders are nothing but another script where they make these colors or the textures visible to us. So now let me select one color and I'll try to show you how to create a new material and how to assign it to a particular object. So these are different properties in these materials basically in this shader. So now if you look at the first one, the main maps, so next to the albedo, there is a color picker. If you can see here, white box and a color picker. So click on that. Here are the different colors you have. You can select any colors in this RGB. So you can even have a transparent one also. If you make this alpha 0, you can make this transparent. So select a color like this. You can see this whenever I try to say change the colors, it automatically changes in my body material here. It changes here automatically. So let me put this color to my body. So once you select the color, you close it and now select the object, game object. See, this is, so either you can drag it and drop it here in the inspector window, or directly you can apply it to the whatever object it can be, or directly you can go and put it on the body. It's up to you, like this. Now if you look at this, it's pretty much decent, like it looks colored, all the stuff. So the next, I'll create another material, for my hands. So I'll just call it as a hands material, and I'll try to select another color, something like this, and I apply it to the hand like this. See, one material you can apply it to two objects. It's up to you. You can apply to any number of objects. But whenever you change this material color, it automatically changes for two hands. You can see here. See here. So whenever you change any color, it automatically changes to both the colors. See this. See. So based on your requirement, you can create any number of materials and you can apply each differently, or you can have a group of one material to group of objects also. It's
Yeah, excuse me, Anil sir.
yeah.
How to basically change the size of sphere, height of sphere,
Size of
height of sphere. How to change the height of sphere?
height of sphere.
Yeah, that's the
So,
hands that we are making. Na? How to basically it's bigger
so
than the yeah.
no, height means, see, height means you need to change the position of y like this. If you
No,
might
no, no, no. That
no
regarding the
not
hand cylinder.
hand.
Yeah,
So what do you mean? Like this thing you want to change it a little bit top like this side?
yeah, yeah. I want to decrease the size.
You want to decrease the size.
Yeah.
Size means it's a scale basically. See, now you can decrease only the y you want to decrease. That's what you want to say, right?
And how to make it in the angle
See, angle is here. Angle is the rotation one.
rotation.
Angle is
Z
rotation. The size is here. If you want to make it in the y size, you want to make it a little bit thinner, you can make it here. See, like this. It's become shorter. So if you want to make this size, see this. This is like in the Z, so you don't see that here now. So if you want to make it a little thinner, you just change it to here. See this.
okay, fine, fine.
Yeah, like this. See this.
Thank you.
Yeah. So this is what materials is about. So always make sure you create a folder and put all materials in one folder that looks like decent. So
Sir, can you
yeah.
repeat one more time how to add that material part? Because when I right click on my screen, the scene part, it is not showing that option.
Not on the scene, in the project window. You need to click on the project window. Window, can you see this plus symbol right here in the corner?
Yes. Okay, sir.
Click on the plus symbol. Now you can see this material here.
No, sir. It is showing on the plus sign on the project window. Is create empty child, 3D object, 2D object, effects, light, audio, video, UI, and camera.
No. That is right one. So first, okay, you clicked right click. Okay, now you go to the create button here, and again you have this material here.
Sir, I will share my screen. But because this particular option, when you are clicking the option, is showing us create. The first option itself is create, but in my case, it's not showing us create.
Okay, just show me. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now go to this project. Go to your project.
Here, sir.
No. Here. You are going to hierarchy. I said project window. Project. The down one. The down one. Yeah. Now here. There you need to click. So see this top. Okay. Yeah. Now you have this material. The top.
Okay. Okay, sir. So thank you, sir. So, sir, can you repeat from that point material? So just for one item, how to add color?
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll create another material. So go click on plus symbol, create a material. So now say that head material, head material, you just name it material, less. And now in the next to this, when you click on this material just created, you can see this albedo. So next to albedo, there is a color picker. Click on that and select whatever the color you like. Like this. Once you select the color, so now drag and drop it on your whatever the object you're going to apply this material for. So now like this, drag it and drop it like this. See, or you can also do it like this. You can drag it and drop it on here also. Sorry. Or you can directly select the head object and drag and drop it here also. It's up to you. You have three options. Okay. Yeah. So the next thing is we need to, so this is how you add the materials basically. So next thing is about creating a textures. So let's create folder textures. So now go to Google, select any image. Images are nothing but textures basically. So it's a kind of a pattern, what kind of a pattern you want. So I'll go and select some texture. Make sure it's a JPEG file. Whatever the image you select, it's a JPEG file. Okay. Cool. I'll just make it some cartoon. So go to images and I want something cartoon face. I'll suggest a face. Expressions. Okay, I'll select this one. This image is good. So it's up to you. You can select any image. It's not like you should select only this or that. Well, it's better to select a image of a JPEG file. That's it. Yeah. Now select this image. Control S. So save image as. Put it somewhere you like. So once it's saved, so now you need to bring this into Unity. So this is very important step, how to get into the Unity. So now anything you want to bring it to into the Unity, into the Unity folder, into the in the project window. So now if it's an asset can be a video, it can be a image, it can be a 3D model, it can be a texture, it can be unless other than the package file. It says .unity package. Other than .unity package file, everything is an asset basically. So how to import an asset? So click on assets, import new asset, and go to your desktop wherever you save the file and select that and click on import. See now, you can see this. My image is here. So now I want to apply it to my head. So Now I have this material, head material. I have this head material. So now what I need to do is I just need to drag my head texture into this albedo. Next to this albedo, there's a small box. Just drag it and drop it there. See now. A textures has been applied to this. So I'll just see this. So maybe the color is not that good, but I'll try to change the color, change the material, sorry. I'll try to change the material to, if I put it white. Yeah, now you can see much better. See this. If I want, I can rotate. Yeah, this is much better. I'll try to select another one which looks good. Expressions. Let me put a smiley. That's much better. I'll put a smiley. Yeah. Save image as smiley. Drag it. Come into the Unity. Now apply the same texture and stuff. Here I'll just apply smiley. So now it will be like this. I'll put it. Okay, it should be fine enough. Just bring that back to this. So if you see for my head, see this texture has been applied. See this. So similarly, I want to apply some texture to the cube. So let me put some pod. Maybe this looks better. Let me see. just want only the body. Okay, let me put this one. So save image as, I'll just say body, JPEG, save it. Then again, same thing, go assets, import new asset, select body, select import, then just go to your body material and try to apply that. See, now you got it. See this. See this. This is my body, this is my head, this is my hands. So this is how you can apply a texture. For colors, you can just go directly and change the colors whatever you like. So now here in the component, select any game object, select the game object you want to change the material, and select the colors whatever you like to wish to change. Yes. Something like this. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, something like this. See this. So this is a texture, this is the texture, and the other ones are colors. Okay.
Sir, when I have
So yeah.
sir, wondered, sir, when I have
Yeah.
added the texture to the body, at one face of the image is getting inverted.
Inverted
Upside down.
because see, you can go to this property. So go to head. Sorry, I select that object. In the material itself, you have this styling and offset of positions. See here.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, you can change it here. See like this.
At only one face, it is happening.
Oh, that's
Rest
what
of
this
the
is.
face,
No, this is a cube, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason. So
Okay,
tomorrow and all, like you'll have other 3D models and all. Oh, I have now, right? So I can just show it here. That's much better. So if you look at here, I'll just. So these are textures basically. If you look at this, see this. See this. This is a building. In this, I have a closet. See this. This is a maybe carpet is much better. Yeah. See, this is a carpet.
okay, sir.
So this is a carpet, and see this. If you click on this carpet, and if you go to this material, can you see this?
Yes,
Here
sir.
are the materials for created for that. So here in the albedo, there is a texture. This is the texture which is there. We just apply to this material basically. This is the material. This is the rug cut and some texture. So same thing here. This material, and you'll these are like how bumpy it should be, a rough texture. All this stuff is this normal maps basically. So generally, a 3D artist will do all this stuff. I said like programmers are different, artists are different, but you should know where exactly we need to change the materials, how to change the materials, how to apply the texture. That's all we need to know. This normal maps, height maps, occlusion, all the stuff taken by the artist, the metallic point, smoothness, all the stuff. These are the different properties available in the shader specific. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Voice is breaking. Oh, sorry. Can you hear me right now?
Yes, sir,
Hello.
it's clear. Yes, sir,
Okay.
it's clear.
Yeah. So I'll show another one also. See, if you take this bed, see this bed. So this is also texture basically. See this. This blanket is a texture basically. If you look at this bed sink material. So if you look at this, see this. This is the texture. If you click, double click. See, this is the texture basically on the top of this. This is a material. This is a texture, and these are materials, different materials, textures, all applied. Even you can have a PNG file also if it's a transparent one.
Sir,
Okay.
whenever I click on offset, sir, so it is asking number, sir. It is not showing just like you, sir. We cannot. It is asking digit, sir.
Where it's asking?
Sir, material offset, sir. It was inverted, na, sir. It was not coming aligned, sir. This face body was not coming, sir.
Just a moment. See, if I take, sorry, I'll just go back to the previous one only. That's much better. Yeah. Now this is my human body. Yeah. So what are you not getting? So head. So here offset is to move actually, which side to move. So if you want to move it in X direction, left to right, this is see this. Sorry. Head. So this is sorry. This is head. I'll select the body. Yeah, that's much better. So see this. Sorry, sir.
Sir, please can you select the left hand?
Sorry? Hello? Your voice is disturbing now. Can you?
Hello? Sir,
Or
can
just
you
put me
select
text.
the
Put
hand?
me text. Put me
Hello?
text. Put me text. Put me text.
Oh.
The voice is breaking. Yeah.
Can you repeat it? How these colors need to be there, material to be added?
Okay. Okay. I'll do one thing. I'll take a ground. I'll make that as a tiles. So that's almost relates. This is a cube. That's why this is confusion. Okay. For the same thing, I'll just do it again. Okay. So I'll first take. So already ground is here. Okay. Maybe I'll just disable this so that won't get. See, this is my ground. Ground is nothing but plane. This is a plane. So I just went to 3D object, collected a plane like this, and I named it as a ground here. Okay. So the same thing here. So for this ground, by default there will be a material, but this will be disabled. You can't apply anything because there is no material attached. So we need to create a new material. So how do we create a new material? So click on this go to the project window, click on this plus symbol and click on this material. So once you click on this material, it will give you the options for creating a new material. So just make the name as a ground material for the reference. And once you create the ground material, then select whatever the color you like. Or if you don't have any color, it's okay, fine. It's not like mandatory you should select some color. So it's up to you based on your requirement what to select. So if suppose you want to have a texture, so what I do is, suppose this is a ground, I want some grass or something like that. Let me put grass texture like this. So grass texture like this. So I click on this image. So you select any of these, textures. It's up to you. These are all textures. So yeah. So I'll select this texture. It's okay, pretty decent enough. So save image. First save the image to your desktop or somewhere you like it. So I'll say grass. Then I need to import this grass image into Unity. So what I do is now go to assets, click on assets, import new asset, and I go and select the grass, which I just downloaded, and click on this import. Click on the import. Now the grass texture is in the Unity, if you can see. Okay. Now I need to apply this texture to the ground material. So if I click the ground, see, I created this ground material, right? So now I need to apply this ground material to the ground object. So either you can drag it and drop it on this like this. See, now it's enabled. Now it's, see this. If you can see, this ground material has been enabled. So now there is an option next to this albedo for the texture box. This is called the texture box. So take your grass and drop it here. See that this grass texture has come. Can you see this? So this styling offset is like you want to make it like, bigger, smaller, like, like this. It's up to you how you want to make that. So offset is like to move basically. So this is how you apply a texture and material to a particular object. The same, if you want to change the textures, you can change the texture also. Suppose I want to, instead of grass, I want a smiley. All you have to just drag it there, you'll have the smiley. So now instead of 0, I'll just put 0, you have this. Tiling also, I'll just make it 1. See that? My ground is with smiley, like this. Suppose I want to add some color to it, still I can add some color to it. See this. Like this. So, but this is where you need to change these things. One is this is for texture. So if you click, it will also suggest different textures available in the Unity. Unity is in the project assets. If there are files are there, it will show you here also. Suppose I want to add that rug curtains, which I showed you earlier. I can add it here. I can change this materials also. See that. See, from here, it looks like this rug. Okay. Left hand position values. Okay. So left hand, I just enable it. Left hand, it's minus 0.6, 0.50, and the rotation of Z is minus 45. Okay. So this is how you apply a material or a texture to a particular object. So like this only, like how we did it, these guys, like 3D modeling guys, they did all this. If you look at this, I'll just make it disable. See, I want to bring a table. See, this is how they make it. See, if you look at this shader and the materials, see, they have this materials. These are the textures. So I can bring a table like this, and I can bring a chair. Where is a chair? Yeah. Chair here. So I can bring the chair. So I stuff. Say like this. I can bring the chair. I'll just disable the shadows. See this. Like this, I can assemble all my flat also. So I have a stove here. I can put it here. There is a TV unit. I can put it somewhere. So this is a TV, and this is a TV stand like this. And so I can just bring it on top of this.
Sir, how these demo scenes may come, sir? How these objects?
No, they just created this. Artists, there's 3D artists, they created it.
So, sir, in our program, how we can import, sir?
That's what I showed you in the asset store, right? This is where you can asset. Suppose you have from other resources, not from asset store. You are getting from other of your team member. So you need to get it from the assets like this. Assets, import new asset, and select that particular model and select import. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now you'll get it here, all the stuff. So something like this. So TV. So you can assemble like this. These are all different textures applied to basically. It's a bed here. Yeah. So these are all done by 3D artist developers mostly. They use Blender or Maya. So one more thing you need to remember.
We can search Unity assets, ground assets in the Google, and they basically shows the ground assets. Likewise, we can search it in the Google also. I got it.
If you wherever. But one thing you need to remember is Unity only accepts a 3D model which has a .fbx version or .obj file. And so, see, it's not, it won't accept a blend file or Maya file or something else. So, see, Unity 3D model. So if you go to this docs, so it says here, see, it only accepts these files basically, such as FBX or OBG. Okay. These are the files which accepts it. So mostly it is f.fbx or .obg file. So these are like different softwares which have this Unity supported package files and all. So they what they do is like the Maya developer or like any 3D model developer, they do it in Maya or 3D Max or Blender, SketchUp, all this stuff, and they send it to you using this format .fbx or .obg format, including the materials, including textures, all the stuff. This is not generated in Unity. This is not created in Unity. These are all created outside the Unity. This here, only thing is we assemble here. Okay, we don't create anything. All this stuff are created outside another software. All are created another way. So Unity is not a 3D modeler software. It's a assemble where you can assemble it and you can program according to your needs, basically. So one more I want to show you is there is one more good website. So click on here Sketchfab like this. So there's so many websites. So Sketchfab is one of the most popular platforms. See, you can see this, a 3D and AR on the web. See this. It's a natural shoe model, which is you can see here. This is a 3D model basically. Suppose I want a model for let's take some college. Let's take college environment. Let's put it as college. See, you have this college, so you can select here what type of a category, all this stuff. So it can be downloaded. You want the animation in that, you can select animation, something. And suppose you want a free one. See, this indication, if it puts next to the dollar or something, somewhere I'll show you. It is all downloadable. So if it's put, if there is a dollar symbol, see this, there is a dollar symbol, that means it's a paid one. Okay. See here, there is already campus which is built. See, there is already a college campus. See this. So this is a 3D model, which is already built. So now if you want to download, just come down, and can you see this? It's here. It says compatible with a Unity symbol, and this is an Unreal symbol. So that means it supports Unity. So whenever you're trying to download free 3D model, you log in, and it will show you different formats basically. So select a .fbx version of that model. Okay. So you can have the animations also inside this. I'll try to show animation one. So dinosaur. So this is a dinosaur. Let me put some. Just this. So look at this one. So this is animation basically. You can directly get this animation and model while downloading itself. So here, so there's no download button basically here for this model, but generally you'll have this downloadable button also. I'll try to show you both. Let me put downloadable. Okay, let me put this squirrel. See this. This squirrel is a downloadable, and you have a 3D model and you have an animation also inside this. See this. Not only one animation, you can have a multiple animations also. See this. See, it's compatible with Unity and Unreal. Okay. So I hope you understood this. So this is about the textures and materials. So now, you have any doubts so far?
Sir, right now we are watching some videos, sir. In that they are showing, sir, some background is automatically changing. So how
No,
they
it's
can
not
change?
automatic. It's not automatically changing. There is a
Yeah,
script behind that.
yeah, they are sleeping on a bed, sir, and after some time we can see that they are sleeping in a water, sir. Water is flowing like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. There's a script. So these are all like scripts. So slowly we'll enter into that. So far now we focused on how to start creating a basic 3D model, then parent-child relationship of an object, then colors, textures. Now slowly we'll go into
Yeah.
the scripting part.
Okay, sir. Sure,
Okay.
sir. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
So yeah.
Sir, could you
Now
please show, sir, this animation, how we can put this image in the our ground, sir? This
which
dinosaur 3D model. You
no.
were
See,
downloading this.
see what I mentioned, what I'm trying to say is, see, you don't need to develop all this. All stuff are already available
Okay,
online. You can just download it
okay,
and import into Unity and try to use it in your environment,
okay.
in
Yeah,
your 3D. So this is only like just interaction. Okay, so see, there are like
okay.
these guys who ever developed this 3D model, they're professionals. So
Yeah,
we don't need to be a professional. We need to know how to get it and assemble it and put the logic for that.
yeah, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
So when to play the animation, when to stop the animation, when to walk, when to jump, all these things. This is the logic we need to implement on that.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So
Sir, can you,
yeah, yeah.
sir, can you show that how to import that model into the scene which we have already created? You have shown us a dinosaur one image of a squirrel.
Oh
Now
yeah,
that you we can you told me you told us that we can import this into the Unity thing, right? Can
yeah.
you show us
Sure,
a sample
sure,
demo?
sure. I'll just quickly go to the Sketchfab and I just try to download a one. I'll just say animals and I'll just say downloadable and animated. Okay. See, there are so many here. So if there is any symbol next to the dollar, that means they are paid. So let me take free ones. Mm, Let, yeah, there is here I can see like so many. Oh, these are paid one, paid. There's only one. I was looking for the free one. Let me filter. Oh, let me put this rhino. See, this is a rhino which has an animation. See this. It's just moving. See this. Okay. Now what you do is, okay, now you select this 3D model. Now you would like to, so go and download a 3D model. So log in with your credential, basically, whatever you have. So just so once you log in, now it will allow you to download. So download a 3D model. So now you have here two formats. One is the original format, GLT, GLB, and GLTF. So there is no FBX format here. So what you do is, there's no FBX format. So search for an FBX format which you have. So this model doesn't have a FBX format. Let me try to get this one, and let's see if this is a this is also different formats. Let me put directly in the search itself, just say animals. So you can select downloadable animated FBX, something like that. So once click, yeah. Now you can see here, this is a fox which is a 3D model, and it has both animation and it's a 3D model. So now click on this download 3D model, and you can see there is an original format FBX here. So click on this download button. So now you have this download somewhere, wherever you feel like. Once it's downloaded, just go to the downloads. So here it says low poly fox material. So just extract low poly. Now you have a, oh, again there is another one. So once you extract, you have two things. One is animations.fbx and texture.png. Can you see this? So, and this is the source, and this is the texture of the fox, basically. So what you do is, so first go to the source. Now first let import the animations first. Can you see this? He instead of fox.fbx, he just kept animations.fbx. So first go to assets, import new asset, and go to that downloads, and in the low poly in the source you have this animation.fbx file. Click on that and import it. Once you import it, it will be here. Can you see this? It's imported here. But if you look there, if you look this model, so if I just drag it and drop it here, see this, there's no texture cell attached to it. Can you see this? It's just a pure blank. If you look at here, fox, so even though there's a material attached, there's no texture to this, because we need to import the texture. So I'll try to show you what to do. So click on this, and if you see here in the top, there is a materials here. Click on that and extract materials. See here, extract materials, and select that material folder you just created earlier. So all in one folder. Now you have this fox material. So now click on this fox material. So now bring your the texture. So where is this texture? The texture is here. Same thing. I can go to assets, import new asset, and downloads texture.png. Okay, once you download it, now go to this materials, Fox material, and try to apply the Fox texture. See that? Okay. See here. If you press play, maybe this doesn't have the animations. Does it have the animation? Let me see this. Let me put animations. If it's playing, let me see. Okay, there is an animation. So import animations. Yeah. See this. I'll just bring my camera. This is at back, so I'll just come towards front. I'll change. Yeah. See that. There is animation. We need to apply this animation to this Fox. Let me add the animator. Animator. Here it's an animation. This is how you add it, but I don't know, somehow the animation is not playing. I'll just check it should play. This is working fine. Here it's everything is fine working.
Sir, I think that is a some kind of system bug for the time
No,
being,
no, no, no,
because
no,
the
no.
same procedure you have explained me, it worked fine for me.
It's working for you. I don't know, somehow. You just need to drag and drop it. You don't need to do anything else also.
Yes, sir. As you did, you showed us. I have just drag and drop the live part into that poke.
Now, create from this model. Now, be root. Let me just play and see. So if you have any animations also, it will give the display. Basically, the animation is here inside this. And this is the animation part. Fox 1, applied. Okay. Okay, there is no animation playing at all here. Okay, anyhow, I'll try to see that, but this is how you do it. You don't need to worry anything about this. So all you need to do is just drag it and drop it, and it will start playing. I'll try to get another better 3D model tomorrow with animation, and I'll try to show you that also. Okay, so let me close this tab. No, it's not. Should work basically. Okay, no worries. Okay, so this is how you download it, you install, you import it, and you put it on your wherever you want in the environment basically. So now I just put it on the ground. See, it was before the camera, and when you play, you can see the fox. Okay, so now next thing is, so whatever we are trying to do right now is everything like physical. So either we are using a mouse to move the positions of the game object, or we are trying to rotate the game object. Everything is like through a physical with mouse, like manually we are trying to do. But once we are in the game, we can't have a manual thing. So only way of to approach our logic is to by going for the script. So let's start with the scripting. So how to create a new script? Same thing. First, go to your project window, click on this plus symbol, and the first thing you can see is the C# script. Click on the C# script and make sure you give a name, and make sure don't give any numbers or no spaces or no dots, like pretty standard. So I'll just say my first script. So double click, it should open in the Visual Studio for you, like this. Okay, this is the first thing you're gonna see. The first three things are the namespaces. Basically, these are from the .NET, so we don't need anything right now. You can delete, or if it's there, also not a problem. This is our first script. So always make sure your name of your file and the class name should be same. Both should be same. If suppose if your name of the file and the class name is different, you get an error when you are trying to attach the script. See this. Now I made my first script. Here it's my first scripts. Now I save it, and if I try to add the script, see this. I try to add, can't add the script because it can't be found. So let me come back to the basics. Okay. So now let's start our first scripting as usual. Let's start with a print hello world. Hello world. So here the statements always end with a semicolon. Control S. Either you can use a print or debug.log also you can use it. It's same thing. So print hello world. So it should, when the computer starts, so what it does, it goes into the script and it says here whenever there's a start function, this is a start function and this is an update function. I'll tell you what these two are about, and it should print this hello world basically. So let's go and see. So press play, console. Okay. Do we see any message here? Any print message? No. Why? Because we need to always attach the script to any of the game object. Because I said scripts also component. Here the script is not attached, even though it's in the project window. It really doesn't matter. See, my script is here, but it's not attached to the property of any of this game object. So you can add it to any game object for this script. So just try to add it like this, drag and drop it on the any of the game object, and now press play. Now you see the output. It says hello world. Okay. So now let's do the same thing. Same print hello world. Now one more function you have, print hello JNTU. So now what should happen? It should computer starts compiling. So one more thing I want to show you is this is the compiler. Automatically the Unity will compile whenever we save this script. So I'll just show you again. So I'll say hello JNTU, welcome to VR course. Control S, and if you look at Unity here, see here, it's down, it's compiling. So let me press play. So once you add the script, you don't need to keep on adding the script because it's already attached. The script is already attached to the game object. So if suppose if you add it a couple of times or 3 times or 4 times, that many times it keeps on printing the same thing.
Sir, how we can
Okay.
attach this code to object?
So all you need to just drag it and drop it like this. Any game object is fine. For the time being, I'll tell you.
We have to choose any object, means this
These are all objects.
body.
No. These are all objects. These are all different game objects. You can attach to anything. You can attach to camera. You can attach to light. You can attach to my object. But you should attach to any.
Sir, you are selecting ground, and we have to drag this code on ground only, sir.
No. See, either you can, what you can do is select the camera first.
Okay.
drag your script like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Or take your script and put it on like this. See now, it's the same thing.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
It's up to you. So now my script is attached to ground. So now if I press play, can you see this in the hello world is printed once, and hello JN2, welcome to VR course, it keeps on printing. It doesn't stop for you. Unless you stop the play mode, it doesn't stop at all. It keeps on running. It keeps on printing.
Hello,
See
sir.
this? Yeah. Yeah.
Sir, how did you add that script there?
So just drag and drop it.
No, sir. Like, how did the script appear in that Unity window?
You need to create the script. So here there is a plus symbol in the project window.
Okay.
Create a C# script, this one.
Mm.
Then give a name to your C# script.
Okay, sir. I got it.
Yeah. So now once you are done, just drag it and drop it to any of the objects. Attached, basically. Drag and drop it means attached to any of the game objects to display. Okay. So let's come here. So what happened here? The computer. So whenever this function has come, the start function, so it printed once. Now when it came to the update function, it printed so many number of times. It never stopped for me. See this again. This one first, now it keeps on increasing. See this. It keeps on increasing. It keeps on increasing. It never stops for me. Even I say stop, then unless I stop the game, then it will stop. So here, this function, these are Unity functions, start and update function. Start, whenever the system starts, the computer comes here. Whatever is in this function, it does the activity first. So in here, in this case, there is a print statement. So it printed once and it went to another function. So in the same case, in any script you attach to the in the project, if you attach any script, first it will go to the start function of that particular script, then it will go to the update function, and here it will stay. It keeps on printing. So why it's keep on printing that many number of frames, so that many number of times, is because update function works like a loop. So it just prints like based on your frame rate, computer frame rate. So each machine has a different frame rate basically. So if you want to know what's your frame rate, press play, and in the game engine, in the game window, here you can see the stats. If you click on the stats, it will give you the FPS here, frames per second here. So if I click plus play, so this is running at 1400, 1300 frames per second. So that many number of times it will print basically. So based on your frame rate, so it keeps on that many number of, it prints that many number of times. So start function only once, that's only in the beginning. Update function, it keeps on printing unless you stop the game. It never gonna exit. This loop never exits basically. So far I'm clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So why do we want to have this kind of functions especially? So where do start function we use? Where do update function we use? Okay. So take an example of a game. So in a game, when you start it says, welcome to my game. These are the instructions how to play the game. This is what it happens, right? So anytime, like, the action should be only once. It's not a repeated action, or it only appears only in the starting or in the first. Then it will be in the start function. If an action which is a continuous action, suppose we are trying to play a game, so a player is running and walking and jumping, so this is a continuous actions. So in these continuous actions, so that action should be in the update method, because in the update function only we can know if a player pressed a keyboard button, or he touched the screen, or he touched a mouse point, or he touched some controller. That's where we know. When it updates only, when the update function works only, then only we know what kind of a button he pressed. Based on the button I pressed, the action will happen. That logic is implemented. So here I'm only just saying the print. So that's why
Hello,
it's
sir.
printing, keep on printing. Yeah.
Sir, like we are getting a error while dragging and dropping the script to the object. Like can't add script component. My first script
Yeah, that's because I said earlier,
compile and error.
because yeah, because your name of your file name and your class name is different. Make sure both are same.
Yeah, it's same only. My first script is the class name.
But your file name?
File name is myscript.cs. My
No.
first
See, that's
script.cs. My
no
first script.cs it is.
same with caps and all. Did you
Yeah,
check
yeah,
this?
yeah. It is same as class name only.
Can you share the screen?
I I can't sir because the internet disconnected, interconnected.
ಹಂಗೇನೆ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಹಲೋ
Yeah.
So I connected in mobile, sir, but doing in laptop, so can't share.
ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
Oh, okay. Can you send me the screenshot of that when you're done?
Yeah, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Okay. So this is where you need to differentiate what should go to the start function and what should go in the update function. Okay. Okay. So far, hopefully we just started, but I want to show you a small this thing, like how you we need to move a particular game. I'd say just try to change. So let's see. So now I put transform translate is a function. I'll tell you tomorrow, but I just want to show you how script works. Sorry, how scripts works and all. So I'll try to move forward direction. Let me put 0, 0, 1. Control S. So now let's see what will happen. Sorry. So now let me put this script, the same script, to the human body. Human body. See here. I'll just add this to human body. What will happen? So can you see that now the position of my script, the position of my human body is at 0, 0, 0. So now if I press play, what will happen? See, now it moved by 1 meter. So one distance. See this here. Because in the script, I told to move in that, go to the transform component. That's what it says here. Go to this component. In that, move this position by 1. So that's what it says here in the script. See this. This has happened only once because the start function only works only once. What if I have keep the same script in the update method? Let's see what will happen. Let's See this. Where is this? See this. Because this is just moving away like a print, It doesn't stop. Okay. So in the next class, I'll tell you how to be an interactive, how to move when only we want to move, how to implement that logic and all, how to use our keyboard, the mouse, touch, mobile touch, all these input systems. I'll try to start tomorrow, and we will also start a VR game also tomorrow. So it should be like more interesting and interactive by learning. Okay. And if you don't have your mouse, try to get your mouses, because it's easy to work using the mouse. Sorry.
Sir, this transform code is not working, sir. Transform dot translate. I am doing writing transform
Same
dot
thing.
translate 0,
This is the one. See,
comma 0.
did you check the capital T or a small t?
Sir, earlier transform is a small, sir. Translate is a capital.
Yeah, that should work then. See this. This is only a single line here. No, this one.
Yes, sir. I am writing same, sir.
Did you attach this to the human body?
Sir, attached to Unity. Then after that,
No,
yes, sir.
I removed it to the ground and I kept it to the human body. So that's
Yes,
how
sir.
you know that my body is moving, because the script is attached to this object. That's why this object is moving. The rest are all
Okay.
same. See, because there is no script. Because the property is now belong to this game object only. Whatever this component, we added the script, right? This will try to access this transform. So in this transform is what human body. That's why human body is moving. The rest all doesn't move because the script is not accessing. The script is
Sir,
not accessing any of these objects.
sir, only hands is moving, sir. Complete body is not moving, sir.
So that means you didn't make is a parent. Check your parent. See this. Mine. This is a parent. The rest are all child. So that's why whenever my parent moves, my child follows.
Sir, shall I share my screen, sir? Actually,
You can. Yeah, if you have any doubts, please stay, and if you don't have, for class is done today.
Yes, sir. Sir, you are still
Yeah.
presenting, sir. So I'm not
Oh,
able
sorry.
to present.
I missed. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You didn't
Yeah,
present.
I shared, sir. So
Yeah.
this is my yeah, sir. This is my code, sir. Yes, sir. Only this hand is moving, sir. This is
Can
my
you play
code,
once?
sir. I kept this code here, sir.
No. You don't need to pause. Pause means is different. So it's only play and stop button. Okay.
Okay, sir. Again, I have to paste my code, sir. I'm again posting.
No.
Then
You don't
after
need to
that,
play. You just need just a moment. So first, let me go to where did you add the script?
yes, yeah. This one, yeah. This is my my
No.
script, sir.
Where did you add? No, I got the script. I can see the script. So it says first.cs first. So always make sure it's in the capital letters. So that's much better. Okay, fine.
Okay.
So go ahead with your.
Unity code, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. So now where did you add the script to?
Yeah, sir. This one, sir. I am putting
No.
this
Where
script
did
to
you
the
add
game object.
game object? So go ahead. Yeah, just keep it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes,
Click
done,
on the
sir.
game object now. Click on the game object.
Yes.
Let me see. See now, how many times did you add? 4 times. So 4 times it works actually.
Okay.
So just remove three times.
Sir,
Just
from
remove
here,
it.
sir.
Yeah, just so you can remove it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So remove component. Okay, fine. So now press play.
Yeah.
It's in the start function.
Sir, yeah, this, sir, I just followed your instructions, sir. Only
No, no, no,
hands.
no, 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 no. Let me show the code. Is this the script is in the start function or in the update function?
Sir, in a start function, sir. Start
Oh,
function,
yeah.
sir.
So that means it only happens once. So just now stop the play button.
Yes, sir.
So now see this position of your game object. 2.69 is your earlier position.
Yes, sir.
See that Z position. Now what will happen when you play? It will become 3.69. See this. Go and play. Press play.
I have to again play, sir.
Yeah, you need to press play. See to see
Yes.
the output. See it
Yes,
moved,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir. It's
Yeah.
moving, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now if you keep the same that statement in the update method, it continuously does. Put the same thing
Okay,
in
so
the
okay, so
yeah.
sir, we have to do this coding inside the update, sir, na?
Yeah, now just put the same code in the update function.
Okay, sir. I'm doing, sir.
Yeah, now you need to stop that. So this is only thing. So you once you are
Yeah,
done with this,
we have to
you
stop.
should always stop. Yeah.
Yeah. Sir, so shall I cut my code from
Yeah, you
here,
can
sir?
just copy, just copy, cut it and paste it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Save it and check.
So it's not pasting, sir. I have to type, sir.
No, it's okay. Transform. Yeah. Dot tab. Yeah. Translate. Yeah. Put the values. You can just press tab. That's enough.
Yeah, so 0, 0, 1, na, sir?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, sir. Then
Yeah.
after that, here I have to do save, sir.
Yeah. Go ahead and press play.
Yeah. Again, there is no need to attach the code.
No, you already attached it. So you're just
Yeah.
editing the script, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, press play.
Yeah, sir. It's moving,
See
sir.
that?
Yeah, sir. Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
Okay. So tomorrow I'll tell you how to control how to we'll do it with a game basically. It'll work like a game. So
Excuse me, sir.
yeah, go ahead.
That error I'm getting now, that my first class error. Shall I share my
Yeah,
screen?
please. Yeah.
I'll share it, sir.
So
Yeah, sir, this one.
can you show me the script name? My first script.
Yeah.
What is the error? What is the error?
So, like, if I
Error
drag
is no. Error is
this,
can you go to the console? Go to the console window project. Okay, you don't go to window. No. Here, go to Unity. Go to Unity. Yeah, this is your project, right? So go to window on the top.
oh yeah. So where, sir?
Window. No, window. There is next to the component. There is a window. File, edit in the navigation. The top of the
Yeah,
navigation window. There is a window.
sir.
Yeah. In that, go to general
Yeah.
and go to console. Click on console. Yeah. This is where you get the error. See what it does. It say error expected semicolon. There is no semicolon end of the statement. So if you
Fine.
double click, it will go to that script itself. Yeah,
Script
double
itself.
click on that. Yeah, see that. So this is the error basically. That's why it's
Fine.
not allowing you.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
Control S. Yeah. So once after compilation, it will print. Yeah. Press play to print.
Shall I drag and drop this
No, it's
object?
already done. It's already done, right? So it's only one time you need to drag it. Only the
Okay,
first time.
just play.
Yeah, just play it.
Oh, just I dragged and dropped to the ground.
No, anything it should work. No, off the button, off the play
Yeah.
mode, off the play mode. So can you show me where exactly it's attached? No. Go to any object where you attached it.
Okay. So
Okay,
how to
maybe the
find
script
the
is not. No. Maybe script is not attached to any of the objects. So that's the reason. So drag your script and drop it any of the game object.
so
Drag
in
your
the
script.
hierarchy we need to drop, or else to the scene we need to drop, sir?
No, in the hierarchy is a window name. This is a window name. In that window, you have a scene name. In the scene, you have objects.
Yeah.
So you can drag and drop in any of the game object. It's okay. Drag it and drop it, or attach basically. Yeah. Just drag it. Yeah, put it exactly.
Yeah.
So now we press play. Yeah, can you see now the output? See this hello world is printing. Hello
Yeah.
GSS.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now stop the play button. So that, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Yeah.
Sir, I want to ask one another question, sir. Unity
Sure.
has designed in C language, sir. So, sir, how they can design this type of?
No. Unity is developed on C++. This is C++.
Yeah, C++. So, sir, how they can give this graphics effort, sir?
How what do you mean like graphics support? This is only rendering. This is not. We are not generating it.
Yes, sir. We are also doing some experiments in C language, sir. Only small programs we are able to make, like this graphics and scaling transformation in C. But this type of interface, how we can create, sir?
Oh, this is like a big. This is a core, actually, core of the Unity. So basically, what what I can say is Unity core is. So they develop these kind of application, any kind of these kind of applications. They generally develop in C++ because of the memory usability, all this stuff. So, but we use a C sharp for our better, support or better this thing. So, end of the day, is see, computer only knows zeros and ones. So,
Yes, sir.
what happens is here, the C sharp with the help of the mono language. There is a I'll show you tomorrow. So, with the help of that, the script will try to access your whatever the computer's memory, all the stuff through the Unity engine, game engine, basically. So that's why you used in your script the first script in the name in the top. You can see the library name using Unity engine. Can you see that?
Yes, a Unity engine. Yes.
Yeah, that's where it starts basically. I'll try to show you the life cycle basically, how it works, how it starts from which. So in C and all you have main, right?
Yes, sir.
But here it's not the main. You don't have any main or anything like that. So that's the difference actually. So here everything is inherited from object. So object, and you have another a game object, you have a scriptable object, you have a components, then from components again you have a transform, and you have a the mono behavior. So behavior. So again, see, this is a cycle. There is a cycle. I'll tell you tomorrow like how this cycle works
Yes,
and
sir.
how
Because our students, they can make a small program, small games in C++ and C languages, but they are not able to
yeah.
make this kind of interface. They often ask, sir, how we can get this.
Yeah, so for that, this is very good. They don't need to learn all the stuff what exactly happening behind the memory and the you don't need to worry anything about the memory management also. This will take care like a Java. Okay.
Okay.
So what I do is tomorrow, like we are anyhow we are developing a small game, so it will be like interactive. So these are like Unity already have some functionalities. All see when now you're trying to move the human body, right? The game object. It's only one line of a code, but this method is already been there in the in the Unity itself already created that method. So all you need to do is how fast you need to move which side you need to move. That's all you need to do.
Yeah. So, sir, is it not open source, sir? Unity is not an open source, no?
No. For obviously, for only for the commercial purpose, you need to pay something, the license and all. But if you are not using for commercial, or if you are a student or anything, then you don't need to pay anything.
Okay. So we can also modify Unity code, sir, or not, sir?
Core, I'm not sure you can modify it because it's not open source. So
We cannot. Yeah.
yeah, we cannot. But obviously you can't. Once if you're there core they explode, then obviously there is no business
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. No
Yeah,
issues, sir. Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Thank you so much, sir.
yeah,
So, sir.
yeah.
So I have imported the FBX file as you have mentioned, and after
Yeah.
that you said that we have to extract something. So I missed that part. After that, I have added the texture and everything works fine. But I don't know what you have mentioned about extracting something after importing the FBX file into the asset. After importing the main forks into the asset, then
So,
before adding the texture, you have done something.
so
So
what happened here is, so see, like earlier we created materials for this, right? For I'll just try to share my screen also. Just a moment. So earlier, what we are trying to do is manually we are trying to add the materials to the cube, head, hands, and all the stuff, right? So,
yes, sir.
so this kind of a 3D model, the same guy who worked on this model, on the Fox model, this one. So this one. So what he has done is, same thing. What he does, like what we do, he also does the same thing. He created a material. He created that texture. He created the colors. All the stuff are same. But here Unity, what happens when you import the model from outside? So by default, it won't extract the materials. So materials are inside, but you won't get here. So for that, what you need to do is, all you need to do is like click on the model of the FBX and click on this materials. And here you have this extract materials option. Okay. So here right now you don't have, but generally you will have this extract materials and extract textures. Sometimes you have extract textures also, but sometimes you have only extract materials only. So click on this extract materials. So materials folder is like, I made sure like you created a separate material folder, separate scene folder, separate textures folder, separate script folder, because of the, it looks good. You're like making things proper, assembled. So you select that materials folder, and once you select, what it will do is Unity will dump all the materials, whatever is inside that in that FBX file. So see now, the Fox material is only one material available. So here, see, if you look at here, the animation, there is only one material available. So that material it dumped here. So this is the Fox material. So here, again, the textures are not applied. So what I did is, I got my texture, right? I just dragged the same texture in that next to this albedo. Okay.
Okay, sir. I will share my screen. If I hope if it is not okay with other participants, I will share my screen. And in that, can you help me in adding
Sure,
that?
sure, sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So now you see here there are four materials. Yeah, click on that. So now there are 4 materials in this 3D model. So now what you do is click on this extract materials. Now select that materials folder. So yeah, select the folder, that's enough. Click on select folder. Oh, yeah, select folder. That's it. So what it does is now you have 4 materials here. THW Dixing, HW Dixing 02, 01, 0, something like that. So now what you do is just click on this HW Dixing here itself. Click on this. Yeah. Click on, yeah, no, yeah. So now we took this to the HW Dixing. Click on this material. Click on that material. See now, there is no texture applied to this material, right? So the texture may be somewhere, it's outside. Go and see where you downloaded. You have the file, right? Go to that. No, not here, not here, not here. So first go to the file and see whether there are textures or not.
Sir, 1 second, sir. I
Yeah,
will
yeah.
share the entire screen.
Okay. So these are the textures available. So now what you do is drag all these 4 textures. Yeah. All 4. Drag it and drop it in the Unity. The same material folder itself. Yeah, you can drag it here itself. Yeah. Yeah. So now HDEX. So click on this material, first material. HX HW Dixing or something. Yeah. Now drag this texture into the next to this albedo. Yeah. Next to this albedo. Yeah, see, now you got this. Same thing with next 202 or something. It's written some 02. Yeah. Same thing with 03, 04 or whatever the file name. Yeah. So got it?
Got it, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Anil sir?
Yeah.
Sir, if the participants are done from their side, shall we wind up the session, sir?
Yeah, sure.
I'm requesting all the participants to raise any doubts if you have still. Otherwise, we will wind up the session. Okay, with the permission of participants and the resource person, I would like to wind up today's session. And tomorrow's session will be started by 10 a.m. and the tomorrow also entire day will be handled by Anil Kumar sir only. I request all the participants to join the session timely. Thank you, one and all. The links will be shared. As of now, not yet shared. We will share the links by mail. Thank you, one and all.
Yeah. See you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.